When a team decides that they're going to take a dead cat hit to get rid of you, instead of trying to find other ways to motivate you to possibly keep you on that team or keep you within the organization, they decide, hey, enough is enough, they're going to let you go. Well, I guess Dwayne Haskins must have really pushed the wrong buttons this time with Coach Rivera, who is known as a player's coach, who decided it was time to cut ties. Let's get into it right after the jump. Welcome back to Tomorrow League Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. Guys, do me a huge favor. As these numbers continue to keep going up, I want you to become a part of the family, guys. Click those thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to leave a comment and like the videos as well. Guys, check this out. Being the number 15 draft pick in the 2019 NFL draft, you got to understand there's a lot that comes along with the responsibilities of being picked at that spot, especially if you're a quarterback. Dwayne Haskins, I guess, didn't understand what was required of him being drafted by the Washington football team based on their previous track record as an organization itself. We all know all of the chaos that the Washington football team has been through over the past few years with the previous name that they had, as well as all of the different accusations that has gone on within that organization. Now here we have Dwayne Haskins, who is now another casualty, who has now been let go because he too doesn't understand that you need to follow the rules that have been set before you. And drafted as high as he was, the Washington football team thought they were getting that quarterback that they saw who played with the Ohio State Buckeyes, who was lighting up the field, throwing passes to the multiple receivers around the field. And I mean, I believe that year, that young man Dwayne Haskins threw for 5,000 yards that season, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. But what I'm saying to you is the fact that they saw something in him that they felt would be a benefit to their organization. And he came in there and he did everything the opposite of, and that was produced. When you're not willing to sit down and learn the playbook and do all of the different things that they need you to do, that's a problem. As of yesterday, he had a receiver wide open in front of him. And instead of him throwing that receiver the pass, instead of him throwing the ball, he decided to take off out the pocket thinking he was going to run for the first down. And guess what? They sacked his behind and they ended up losing the game. You already know there was going to be some repercussions behind all of that. You knew there was going to be some repercussions behind his actions as far as his play yesterday. Not to mention, they had already taken his captain patch away from him. And then you turn around after a loss, you take your behind to a strip club where you don't have on a mask, in which you already know the protocol is for every NFL ball player to make sure that they are not in areas or in places where there's a bunch of people around that don't have on masks. Now, I mean, I understand you want to have a little fun. You had to go get away, go to strip club, whatever. You had to go blow your bag or whatever, just so you can get the game off your mind. But guess what? You wouldn't have had to do all of that if your mind would have been on the game in the first damn place. I mean, come on, man. You done blew your money away. You done blew your opportunity away. And now, you got your coach mad with you and wants you out the building. I mean, Dwayne, we just didn't use our head at all in no facets of anything that you've done. And not to mention, now you have people labeling you behind as a person that's immature. All of this is just bad. All of it's just bad all the way around. Dwayne Haskins, I hope you can find a way to get yourself out of this situation and possibly get an opportunity again to be a part of the NFL family as far as playing quarterback on someone's team, even if you have to start as a backup. Because right now you're going to have to start very low on the rung, meaning you're going to go from the practice squad all the way up. And with all of these quarterbacks that are currently coming out of college within the next couple of years, it's going to be kind of hard for you, brother. So, I mean, I kind of hate that you didn't submit to a spot with the Washington football, team, because I think you probably could have done some great things there had you just kept your mind on the task at hand, which was play football. And then that leads me to my last point. I kind of believe that football may not be something that you really want to do because of the fact that if it's something that you really take pride in, I mean, look at your old teammate from the Ohio State Buckeyes. He came right in, did everything he needed to do to fit into the program, to make plays out there on the field playing defense, and he's now named a captain. They take your captain sticker away from you, and he gets a captain sticker. I'm like, come on, man. You're supposed to be a leader of the team. Not to mention your coach has had health issues. If I'm not mistaken, Coach Rivera was battling cancer. So you already know he can't have that type of atmosphere around him where there's people that's not wanting to be on the safe side of taking the necessary precautions to make sure that they do not come up positive tested for COVID, especially if he's around you all the time. So yeah, this is just a bad mix all the way around. And I hope, one day this young man, he can sit down and understand the fact that, you did this to yourself. No one did it to you but yourself. Yeah, you can say in your tweets or whatever have you met with the coach and you accept the responsibility of not handling business in the manner which you did, but it should have never gotten to that point. Guys, this leads me to my last point, which is so many times we take for granted the opportunities that we have, not understanding that we're not guaranteed another opportunity of this magnitude again. Hopefully, Dwayne Haskins can understand exactly what he has done, and he can go ahead and capitalize on a possible opportunity that may come down the line. If not, guys, you gotta bite the bullet on this one and do whatever it takes for him to get to wherever it is he's trying to go. But until next time, guys, if you like the content, please like, share, subscribe. Also, you can follow us on social media. The links are listed down below in the description. Guys, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment on the videos. Hey, guys, click them thumbs up and click that notification bell so that you get all of the new content that is dropping basically throughout the week. A lot of times I might drop 2-3 times in a day. Heck, I might even drop every day of the week. Like I said, click that notification bell so you can get all of the new content. And remember, guys, be that one and lead.